Cancer. Welcome to the LampLighter. I'm getting ready to do your finance and career reading for October. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Want to see what's going on in your money and your career. We have a lot of stuff impact us all this year. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull three oracle cards. We'll do the Psychic Tarot, the Quantum Oracle, and the Enchanted Map Oracle. So we'll pull 3 oracle cards, then we'll do 4 tarot cards, sort of the current situation, you know, what the challenges are, what's working in your favor, and what advice Spirit has for you. Okay, so remember, these are general readings and will not resonate with all Cancers. I'm reading for the collective Cancer, and there's plenty of timelines in there. But you, if you watch tarot readings, you're probably part of the collective and likely, more than likely, sorry, I was just looking at your card, moving on. More than likely there's something in these readings that will resonate with you. So just use your intuition, see what resonates, you know, take those messages, and whatever doesn't, leave behind. Okay, so now I was so distracted because I just wanted to talk about your first card. Moving on. Looks like you might be moving on from a career, moving on from a job. Doesn't surprise me. It's a 6 though, it's a good thing. There's just been a lot of sort of ups and downs in this career and finance sector right now, as we all know, right? Okay, so let's get another energy for the collective Cancer for finance and career, October, finance and career. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, October, finance and career. Can we get another energy, please? Another energy from the collective for Cancer. One of the things that I do, which is let the cards hop. I like the cards to jump, otherwise I feel like it's my energy. So we have moving on, and now we have deserving. So obviously you think you deserve better than what you were experiencing, and you're moving on. Boy, oh boy. That's good energy, but it can be tough energy. Let's see what's going on in the Enchanted Map. I think it's really positive that you feel like you deserve better. You know what you're worth. Knowing your worth is so important. And when I see this card, I see someone who knows their worth. Someone who understands when they're in a situation that's beneath them, right? Strength, okay? So you need to have strength to move on and find something that you're more deserving of. So don't panic if you haven't quit your job or you're really happy with your job. It just means that this isn't your reading. That catch me next time or catch someone else. But this is for somebody who is moving on from something. They feel they deserve better, and they understand their worth. They know what they're worth. And it takes a lot of strength. Look at her holding up that world with her new growth on top. This is like the Empress card. It's actually the Strength card, but it reminds me of the Empress card because she's abundant and she's creating and she's balanced. You can see that. Oh, she's got her leg up. She's moving out this way. So it's taking strength. You know what you're worth. You know your value. That's the most important thing. This is such a redeeming card right here. To know your value, Cancer. To know that whatever you're involved in now isn't worthy of you. Okay, so you are going to move on. So let's get some tarot. Let's see. Let us see what else we can find out. What exciting things are going on for you. Just because you're moving on is only the beginning of the story. There's a whole bunch of stuff that... I just saw the Nine of Swords, so you're a little stressed. Don't be. Calm down. Hopefully by the time this reading's... Yeah, it's still there. So you are currently a little stressed about this moving on. It may not have been what you really wanted, but like I said, you know your value. You know what you need to do. But Nine of Swords is just stress, you know, it's keeping you up a little bit. Try not to let that happen. Try to move past that energy, okay? I think that's normal. This is probably pretty fresh. Your challenge... So this is sort of a resistant energy, kind of defensive. You feel like you have to defend yourself, and you do. You stand up for yourself. By moving on, you're standing up for yourself, even though it's a challenge for you. It's causing you stress. It's a challenge. You've overcome a lot to get where you are. You know what you're worth. Okay, so what do you have going for you? What's good that's happening for you right now in terms of your career and money? This doesn't seem to be so much about money as it is about understanding your value. Yeah, so the thing you've got going for you is that you are putting together a strategy for your next move. You are operating in the moonlight, so that's difficult. You know, it is difficult, but there's something about understanding your value that makes this card speak to me more about strategy than it does about self-defeat. A lot of times this is a card where you just defeat yourself, you know, and I think that what you have going for you is that you do know your value, and you are leaving a situation and you do have a strategy. You have a strategy in mind, and you have options, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You have options. You don't really have a lot of reason to be stressed, except for you were pretty excited about whatever you were doing, and now, bam. So, but not as there's some sort of strategy afoot. I don't know what it is. All is not lost, I don't think. What is Spirit's advice? Commitment. You show a lot of commitment to your career, and if you continue to do that, then you're going to end up in the right place. Okay? So I'm going to get a traditional tarot deck and see if we can't flesh out a little bit more and clarify what exactly is going on here. Okay. All right. So there was some toxicity, whatever you were involved with. In your current position, you now have the Devil in reverse, which is good. The Devil in reverse means that whatever toxic situation was going, that you were involved in, that was making you feel that you were not being valued, you've come out of it. If there were habits that you had that were low vibrational, or if it's just that people around you were low vibrational, but because it's in reverse, you're moving past that, you're getting yourself out of that, and that's a really good energy. So I feel good about that. I don't think it was a good place for you, as much as you were thinking it was. So don't despair. Let's keep moving. Keep it moving. What else is going on right now in Cancer's life, career? What else is happening now at the current moment? Coming out of toxicity, we're little bit stressed, but we're going to overcome that because we've overcome the biggest hurdle here. Whenever you overcome toxicity, you get out of that low vibrational and you're not subject to that anymore. It's really good. Okay, let's see what else we can come up with here. Can I get another energy that for the current, what's currently going on with Cancers, finances, and career, and what we can expect in October. Wheel of Fortune. You're on your way to something better. It's destined to happen. Everything happens for a reason. I know it's hard to see that when we're experiencing it, but there's a grand design here in this change. This is the wheel moving in and it's happening now. So this is very recent. This is the wheel moving in your favor, taking you to something that you were more aligned with and frankly destined to do. Okay? That's good. And then the next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. So, excuse me, you're just reviewing your options. You're just looking at some of the different options that you have and how to manage your money and keep things afloat while you're making this change. And thinking about what you invested and how you can invest differently this time. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is all about. Okay? So now we're going to get into, that's sort of what you're going through right now. You're right in the midst of this. Coming out of a toxic work relationship, you're moving on to something that's a better aligned with you, and you're sort of reviewing your options. So now we're going to talk about your challenges, which is, no fun, but at least if you know them, you can put a plan together, which is sort of what this card's saying. At least if you know what's going on, you know the people, your enemies are out in the open. That's all I'm going to say. Your enemies are out in the open. And that's to your advantage. Okay. Seven of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay, so I do see an offer coming in. Looks like there's a fire sign involved. There's a decision you need to make about an offer. Okay, so that's coming up, and it's a challenge. And I think you're in your power. You stood up for yourself. You're in your power. Maybe that's the challenge. Maybe that's the challenge, Cancer. Recognizing you stood up for yourself. We know that you are deserving, but maybe that card's there because deep inside you're wondering, and you need to move into your personal power that says, this is the Queen of Wands. This is male or female, doesn't matter. This is the counterparty to the King of Wands, which is the entrepreneur, somebody who is, very vibrant and successful, and they've got their masculine, feminine powers, energies balanced, a little bit intuitive, man or woman. And you need to get into that power. You need to, one of your challenges is after this toxicity that you've just been through, you need to return to your power and understand your self-worth and make sure that it requires strength to move on and to keep moving forward when something disappoints you. And it looks like you're having a little trouble accessing your personal power, and you shouldn't. Make a decision. You're going to have a little trouble making a decision about what to do. Take some time, think about it, and there's going to be an offer. Somebody's going to make you an offer, and you're going to be happy with that offer. Okay, but the challenge is making a decision about some offer. Remember, this is your challenge. So getting into your power, understanding your self-worth, keeping that in view when you've been through this, and having to move on out of something that wasn't good for you, and keeping your head held high because you deserve better, and using all of your strength to overcome. That's another thing. Anytime you see the devil in a spread, even though it's reversed, this is the only card that can overcome the devil, the strength card. So whatever this is, you've overcome it and you've used your strength to do so. So what do we have going for us? Let's get some good news. You have somebody that's gonna, it looks like you're going to be working with somebody you used to work with again. You're making a decision here. You're making a final judgment on something. And that's working to your advantage, is that you have an opportunity to redo something. The judgment card is what I call the redo card, right? The angel Gabriel is calling you back up to look at something else again and to heal. And here's the healing, on his trumpet, the flag. And he's calling something that you thought was dead and gone is coming back. And that is working to your advantage. That may have something to do with this offer. So I think, you're going to make a decision about that. And like I said, your enemies are out in the open now. You know what to look for when making these decisions. And this looks like it's going to work to your advantage. This is your what's working for you. So this person from your past that you used to work with, it looks like, and you thought that was a done deal, it looks like that's coming back for you to make a judgment on it, okay? It may even be your current employer. They may be asking you to rethink your decision. And that's to your advantage because you can ask for more. So, and that way you understand that you're deserving of more. Okay? Let's see what else is working to your advantage. What else for Cancer? Star. Yeah, that's good news. The star is the wish card. It's getting what you want. It's having good luck. You've got good luck here, and now you've got really good luck here. I'm not worried. I think you're going to do fine, Cancer. Okay? It's also a card of healing. The star is a card of healing. Maybe you're being called to heal something, a relationship with a prior employer or the employer that you're working with. Because remember I said that he's calling people back together to heal something. This is the card of healing. And now we've got the star, which is a card of healing. So it may be you're going to heal that relationship and get back on the right footing, but maybe it's somebody that you used to work with that you're going to heal with. But it's good. It's to your advantage, and it's the star is also considered moving toward your destiny. And I told you, this is destined. So you're getting really good cards. So forget about this stress and this defensiveness and seeing your enemies in plain sight. Forget about those cards. You've got a lot of really good cards underneath those cards. This is fresh, and it's just probably happened to you recently. So let's get one more card for what you have going for you. Spirit, can we have one more card for what we have going for Cancer? What does Cancer have going for them at this time in this situation? I think I was talking to you about how I shuffle. A lot of readers will just shuffle the deck and then just pull off the deck, but I need jumpers. Otherwise I feel like it's my energy. I need it to be your energy. So you just have to be a little patient. Oh wow. 2 of Cups. This is important. This is going to be a key partnership. You're going to partner with somebody. That's where you're good. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink. It's kind of late. My voice is a little weak. Sorry. Okay. So, it's a key partnership. This is a business partnership. Key. This is all good. All good. So let's get advice from Spirit. Right now, Spirit's saying, whatever you do, make sure you're committed to doing it. Okay? No half in, half out. In all the way. Yes. Yes. Justice. Somebody did you wrong here, and you're getting your justice for it. It's going to be made right. So if you're feeling really down, it's going to be made right. That's a great card to get. Spirit's telling you. That's from Spirit. Whatever happened here is going to be made right. I don't know if it'll be made right there, but it's going to be made right with the universe, okay? Yeah, this is the card of perseverance. Spirit's telling you not to give up. Don't give up. Just keep moving forward. You've already been through this several times. You've protected everything and you've kept everything together. So don't have faith in yourself. Don't give up. Okay? Let's get one more piece of advice from Spirit. Okay, yeah. It's telling you to persevere because you're really close. You're going to get some information and it's going to help you make a decision, and just Spirit's telling you move forward. Once you get your truth and you understand what you want, move forward quickly. Don't dilly-dally, okay? That's your advice from Spirit. We see you assessing something, an offer coming in. It's a good partnership and you need to move on it. Okay. Cancer, that's great. I think it started out a little rocky. I know, believe me. Whenever I see them move on and I see the Nine of Swords, I know that, and Strength, I know that you're going through a little bit of a hard time, but it's all good. This initial feeling here, it's all good. I mean, just as soon as the Devil reversed, you started going into really good territory, right? Just remember that this challenge of being defensive, that's a challenge for you. Accessing your personal power, your passion. You're going to have a little trouble doing that. You got beat up here. And you're going to have trouble making a decision. It's a challenge. The decision that you have to make is a challenge. And the offer, you're going to get an offer, and maybe you'll have two offers because one of them is a challenge to you. It looks like this is the offer here. This is the judgment here, this judgment card. You may have two offers. It looks like you have two offers, but at the end of the day, you'll end up with the right person, the right partner. There's a partnership, a business partnership that's coming in for you, and it is good, and it is destined. So hang in there, Cancer. It's going to be good. It's going to be okay. I'm going to get you a couple more cards, and then we'll end the reading. Your oracle cards. I hope you can see all these. Doesn't matter, really, since we're moving on to the oracles, but give myself a little space to shuffle. Yeah, I think it's turned out to be a great reading. I mean, it's not always going to be all sunshine and butterflies and, we're all going through transitions right now. We're all going through sort of moving on to new things. As long as we keep in mind and understand our worth, and, stand up for ourselves. Always stand up for ourselves in all situations. Because nobody else is going to do it. You got to stand up for yourself, okay? I bet these are too many. Let me just shut it again, sorry. Just have one card, please. Just one card for Cancer. Oh, wow, okay. Here's your card. Confidence. Have confidence, Cancer. Remember I said you were going to struggle with your self-worth? Something about the way you're having to move on here wasn't good. It was, it's right for you, and you're doing it because you deserve better, but it was hard. And it's disappointing. It was disappointing. Very disappointing. And it's telling you, look at this angel here. This is telling you that you're being divinely guided. There's an angel that's working with you. Have confidence in yourself. That's what I see here in your challenge. Confidence in your decisions, confidence in your abilities, confidence in your confidence. This is confidence. This card here is when you're in your power. Okay? So this is a really cool card to get, confidence. I'm going to show that to you again in case I had the ring light on it. Confidence. Beautiful card. All right, I'll get you an angel card. And that'll be it. It's late, I'm having trouble shuffling. All right. There's your card. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. I think you need to look at your spirituality during this. I told you had a guardian angel, and this is your another guide, angel guide, and he's saying he's helping you with your spiritual sight. That may even be him there. And it's to help you awaken so you can clearly see that you're being guided, heavenly love, that the universe is working in your favor. And you're in favor with the universe, okay? It's good news. Okay, Cancer, that's your reading. That's for October. And until we read again, I'll be thinking about you, wishing you the best. Love and light.